Welcome to today's show. Today we're going to talk about fitness, especially fitness over 50. I know you're going to chirp me already about a guy 38 talking about fitness over 50. But that's when you should start. And now you're going to say, oh, what makes you an expert? Well, look, it's right here. Hear that? Those are my abs. Here, I'll show you. There. That's because I was thinking of working out. No, seriously. You're asking me what makes me an expert? Right here. Right here. Look at this beautiful green linen pants. So I said to my daughter, look at these beautiful pants. Linen, you have to like linen. She went, like, when did you get those, Dad? In the 80s? That's right. Well, let's see if they fit. Oh, they feel good. See how they still fit? Perfect. You know, they have a couple of pleats in them, but otherwise they fit fine. I'd show you, but I think you should disbelieve me. Oh, what the heck. That. They still fit. No, you can see they still fit. Man, I should wear them more. They're really comfortable. Anyway, let's talk about fitness. Oh, in southern Manitoba here, we get a lot of people that start running in April, as soon as the snow's gone, and they run like crazy till Father's Day, because that's when the marathon is. Then they quit. Then after June 12th or 17th or whatever it is, there's half as many people running, and after the end of June there's half again, and by September there's only 2 people running every day. And well, that's great, you're in shape for 2 months, but why not pick something you can do forever? Or you see people biking and smoking, well, that's just giving smokers a bad name. What are you doing? You have to pick something you can do forever. I said that already, but you know, if you run 5K 3 times a week, you can do that forever. You have to think of something you can do. Well, now the gyms are closed, but maybe you don't always have access to a gym. So today I'm going to talk to you about my fitness routine. Before that, let's just go over a few food group choices. My trusty, I'm not sure that it works, marker. Okay, with the calories on the bottle always confuse you. Like a beer, 80 calories for half a beer. Well, who drinks half a beer? Nobody. So you have to. So that's 8 and 8 is 190 calories. I'm just picking that number out of my hat, but it's approximate. Some are more, some are less. You know, and maybe you have 2 or 3 times 2 or 3. That's 6 then. Well, that's 6 times 2. That's almost 1,200 calories for your little night of drinking beer and smoking dope or whatever you do. And ice cream, what is it, 120 calories per half a cup. Half a cup of ice cream. Who eats half a cup of ice cream? There's 5 grams of sugar and a gram of fat in half a cup. Well, I've never seen anybody in my life eat half a cup. Probably a bowl is 2 cups. So let's 2 cups. Let's times that by 4. That's 480 calories. 20 grams of fat. 20 grams of sugar. A gram of fat. Now when you have a bowl of ice cream every night, that's an extra 400 calories you gotta work off. And if you have one of these beers every night, that's an extra 13 minutes on the old tread climber for an average guy. I'm not an average guy, but for the average guys, for me it's probably 20 minutes because I go a little slower and I do a little less. So here's 200. It's another half an hour on the tread climber just for having your ice cream. And what about water? 0 calories in a glass of water. Yeah, my wife wants me to drink 8 glasses of water. Well, do the math. 8 times 0, that's another 0 calories. That's another 0 calories all day drinking your water. Well, just things like that you should think of in your day-to-day life. I'm not preaching. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes we lose our hair, it's genetic. Sometimes we gain weight, it's genetic. Sometimes we get hair in our back, it's genetic. But, you know, these things you can do something about. I'm not saying never drink a beer, never eat ice cream. I'm just saying there's water and coffee, so you can have as much coffee as you want. But the scientists that I know might argue that. Alright, I'm going to go through my routine for today. And then just look at my home gym. I always made a habit of just having something simple that I could do forever. Here's my mat where I do my calisthenics. Here's the tread climber. 3 days a week, my tread climber, 3 days a week. Also right here, the chin up bar. That's all I have. But today I'm going to go through my exercise routine. I'm not going to show you me on the tread climber because that's a guy on the tread climber, big deal. I'll just show you my calisthenics, my chin ups. Alright, I start my routine with 40 jumping jacks. I do 20 or 10, whatever. I do 55 push-ups, but you can do 10 or 5 or 5 times a day, or 10 times a day. How many push-ups you do, if you do 10 push-ups, it's 10 more push-ups than most people do. Okay, quick 55. We'll set up the stool and do some sit-ups. And I used to do this hotel room when I was on the road. Just put my feet on the bed and did 50 sit-ups, and then I did 75. And now I do 100, 165. Feet up here. My arms here so there's not pressure on my neck. I just go up slow. Yeah, it's there. Alright. I didn't want to bore you with all of them. I just stretch out. Almost down them. I always stretch after each little rep. If you do a little exercise like mine, whether you do as many or more, it doesn't matter. You're not going to get big bulked out, you know, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. But your pants will probably fit from ear to ear. But that's, we talked about that before. Everything in moderation. All right, a quick 35 more. There. This is 35. You know, like I said before, it's not how many you do. It's you do more for. I do the same. I don't do any more than I have for years now because it's just enough for me. Now I do steps like this. I do 60 one way. Then I do 60 the other way. Then I do 55. And 55. And 50. 50. Right, let's get started. And I go slow too. Until I feel the muscles in here going. I'll come back when I'm finished. Okay, we're on the last round here. Side here. Kills you. Alright, I do some leg lifts now. On my side here. I go 30 up. I'll cut these out too so you don't have to see them all. There. Then I do 20 in an arc. Up and then out, back. I won't bore you with all these either. Okay, both sides, 20. Now I do 35 more push-ups. 35 push-ups with my fingers. You know, they're not perfect, but they're what I do. Oh. Do you think they'd be easier? Now I just do 20 more sit-ups. Just with my feet on the floor. I count to 10 on the way up and 10 on the way down. So I won't bother worrying you through all of them. I'll just show you the first and last one. It's really slow. That's good for your core. Alright, 20 of those. I know this isn't very exciting for you. Then I just stretch, always stretch. I'll edit out these so you're not totally bored. I'm just trying to explain to you that you can do some exercises at home because, well, now the gyms are closed. To your 60. I hope to do them in my 50s. So I just stretch. Well, like I said, I'm going to edit all this out. There, my back always thanks me for that one. I said I'm not a fitness expert. This is just what works for me. Well, I guess that's an opinion too, isn't it? Usually touch my toes to stretch out my back. You won't be able to see me. There. There, I hope my head isn't reflected on the light again. Sometimes does that. We have bad lights here. Alright, almost done. It's the last part of my exercise. I do 25 pull-ups on this beam. Let's do it. I was doing them for a guy the other day. He says, "Oh, you're not going all the way to the top." And I said, "Well, how many can you do?" Well, he said, "None. I'm 140 pounds. I just said, are you weak? Or are you overweight?" Just one of those guys. Always gets harder for me. Sorry, I usually do 25, and that probably was 25. But I lost count of my story. We always have people like that. You know, that want to criticize you because you're not doing them right. But they can't do any. Oh, that's my exercise routine. On the days I do calisthenics. The other days I do the tread climber. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Thanks for watching.